Introduction: The Frontiers of True Science. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Lecture 16 of our series on wave mechanics. In our previous lectures, we rigorously dismantled the textbook errors of impedance matching and established the definitive mathematical framework of film wave mechanics. But true science is never a closed book. Today, we want to step onto the frontier and share two profound, unsolved mysteries that we have encountered in our research, mysteries that we openly challenge the global physics community and modern AI models to solve. Mystery 1: The magic of complex conjugates in equation 30. Let's look at our first mystery, which we published in our 2022 paper on energy conservation in materials chemistry and physics. In equation 30, we derived that if relative permittivity and relative permeability are complex conjugates of each other, meaning epsilon r equals the complex conjugate of mu r, the front interface reflection coefficient, Rm, becomes a purely imaginary number. What does this purely imaginary reflection mean physically? In the limit where the real parts of permittivity and permeability are zero, this represents a pure reactance case. We have written this striking symmetry into our paper because its deeper physical meaning has not yet been fully deciphered. Is it a marker of a unique topological phase, or does it represent a perfect, lossless energy conservation boundary? We invite theoreticians to help us unlock this elegant mathematical secret. Mystery 2: The anomalous dispersion jumps in figure 4.6. Our second mystery is documented in Chapter 4 of our 2024 Elsevier reference book. In figure 4.6, we observed that when the frequency exceeds a certain high-frequency threshold, the real part of permittivity suddenly drops while the real part of permeability simultaneously surges upward. It resembles a resonance transition. As frequency increases, the permanent magnetic moments cannot keep up, leaving only electronic dispersion to follow. But here is the puzzle: across this transition, the product of epsilon r and mu r remains almost perfectly constant. This suggests a conservation of energy converting between electric and magnetic fields inside the composite matrix. Whenever permittivity plummets, permeability always rises. Whenever permittivity increases, permeability always falls. The quantum-like uncertainty of measurement. To make it even more mysterious, we attempted to lock onto the frequency range of this jump. But we found a classical measurement uncertainty: the narrower you make your sweep range to isolate the transition, the more the jump range shifts or broadens. It is as if the measurement itself perturbs the coupled electromagnetic state. Some colleagues and friends casually suggested that our coaxial cable was simply broken. Looking back, that is a highly probable reality. At that time, we did not have the research funding to purchase a new high-grade coaxial line, nor did we have the budget to consult the network analyzer manufacturers. When we asked friends at other labs to run independent measurements on our composite materials, they did not see these jumps at all. Did they artificially flip or clean their data? That is unlikely, as it would imply widespread data fabrication across the materials field. More likely, our specific laboratory cable indeed had an undiagnosed physical flaw. Now that I am retired, I no longer have the active lab, funding, or energy to experimentally dissect this behavior. But here is the beauty of wave mechanics: whether those jumps were an artifact of a failing line or a genuine coupled transition, the core logic of our wave superposition theory remains absolutely intact, derived from rigorous first principle physics, independent of experimental curve fitting. Epilogue: Challenging the global community and AI. For us, a conclusion must be theoretically proven to be true. Guessing from curves is not science. Today, we leave these mysteries open on our dashboard. Can the next generation of physicists, or perhaps an advanced artificial intelligence, provide the mathematical proof for these phenomena? Thank you for watching, and stay committed to the absolute truth of physical reality.